There's a moment that arrives quietly, not as panic, not as fear, but as a reasonable question. Is this actually the plan? You're not overwhelmed. You're not emotional. You're thinking. And that's what makes this moment so convincing. When you start questioning the plan, it feels responsible. You tell yourself, I'm just being honest. I'm evaluating. I don't want to waste time. Doubt arrives dressed as clarity. It sounds thoughtful, measured, mature, which is why people trust it. But not all questioning comes from insight. Some of it comes from discomfort. This kind of doubt rarely appears at the beginning. It shows up after commitment, after consistency, sacrifice, early change, because commitments remove early exits. Once you've invested, the mind starts asking, what if this doesn't work? What if I chose wrong? Those questions aren't curiosity, they're attempts to regain optionality. The plan becomes questionable when feedback disappears. Early stages give signals, novelty, motivation, visible change. Later stages give silence, and silence creates uncertainty. The mind doesn't like uncertainty, so it starts searching, not for truth, but for relief. Questioning the plan becomes a way to feel active again. At this stage, switching plans feels attractive, not because the new plan is better, but because it restores certainty. A new decision feels decisive, clean, energizing. Staying the course feels passive. But staying isn't passive, it's just quiet. And quiet effort is easy to mistake for stagnation. Most people assume if I were on the right path, I wouldn't be questioning it. But questioning isn't proof of misalignment. It's often a side effect of progress entering a less visible phase. The plan hasn't stopped working, it's stopped announcing itself. Questioning the plan is exhausting, not because the plan is wrong, but because doubt requires constant evaluation. Every action becomes a debate. Every choice feels provisional. That mental load creates pressure, and pressure makes abandoning the plan feel like relief. This phase isn't testing your intelligence. It's testing your tolerance to uncertainty. It's asking whether you trust consistency over novelty, structure over feeling, continuation over reassurance. Those aren't dramatic skills, but they determine who finishes it. When you start questioning the plan, the question usually isn't, is this the right plan? It's, can I tolerate not knowing yet? Most plans don't fail because they're wrong. They fail because doubt arrived before clarity was scheduled to. This is subtle logic.